Hey you guys, and welcome to the second episode of the second season of Tuesday Talks with T. And I'm so excited to be doing this. This season is so much better than the first, and I've managed to pull in some amazing guests. And today I have the opportunity of having breakout star of Transparent, a young woman who's been in Chicago Med and also had a role in drug history, Miss Alexandra.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm so glad to be sitting here with you.
Yes.
We go back.
Yes, we go back like a year.
A year ago.
Yes,
you know?
Met her one time. It was a fabulous experience.
It was.
Actually, I never told you this, but you are the reason my perception of transgendered people changed.
Really?
Yes, because when I met you at the party, I had no idea. I had no idea. I was like, oh my gosh, she has such a
You didn't mock me?
No, not at all. I was like, she has such a beautiful personality. She's so sweet. And we were leaving, like, oh my god, I love her. And you followed her on Instagram. Wait, trans is beautiful.
I know.
What?
That's one of my little hashtags I do.
Yes, and I was really shocked. And it was around the time I think Caitlyn Jenner and that whole drama was going on. And it was really hard for me to understand the concept of transgender. Like, I was really battling it. So when I met you, I was like, wow, like, they are people just like anybody else that I meet. They are humans. Like, they're just not an it. Yeah, no, but you really changed my perception, and that's why I have, ever since then, I was like, I have to interview her somehow. Because
thank you. I think that's why it's so important for me to be, doing my entertainment stuff, because I sort of want to open up people's hearts and minds who may not agree or who, may not really care about this topic or about trans people. I think that's sort of my goal, is to try to just open their hearts and minds, show them that we're very normal, and that we're here and that we're deserving of love, so
yes,
that's my goal.
Exactly, you're doing that just by being you. But yes, let's dig into a little bit about your early life. So I was doing some research. So you grew up in foster care, so what was that experience like for you?
I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm playing the victim or my life was so hard. It was, but I'm very grateful for all my life experiences, but growing up in foster care was not a great thing. I was in 7 foster homes, so it was an experience. I'm grateful for each one. I was just reflecting upon this. Like, I'm so grateful because I met some of the best people in those experiences, some people who I still talk to, and so it's like I could never, regret my circumstance or be upset or angry. It's like I just embrace it. And so, but I was in foster care till I was 18. From 4 until 18.
4 to 18. If you don't mind me asking, what happened with your parents?
Well, my father was in prison. I think my father's still in prison.
Wow.
And my mother, not sure. I know we just got separated from her. I think there was like drug involvement and things of that nature. And there's a lot of us. I have 6 brothers and 3 sisters. So I just don't think that she was able to take care of us. But and that's how we ended up going to live in different homes.
Wow. So did you ever just try to reconnect with them?
Well, we actually, funny story is, my youngest brother, I'm the second to the youngest, we were going to go and live back with our mother. She had gotten herself clean. I was about 12 or 13, and then she died. She passed away.
Wow.
And so we didn't go back to live with her. And my dad, I'd never seen my dad until 2 years ago.
No.
When I got approached to do a docu-series called Finding My Father, with the Oxygen Network, and they reconnected me with him first time in 25 years. He had tried to correspond with me when we were younger, but foster care. But I met with him for the first time on camera in a docu-series, and it was so unreal. I think it was this whole element of reality TV, but it was actually real because I really had never seen it.
Wow.
So it was really overwhelming for me.
So you never tried to keep in contact after that? Do you write him?
He writes me, and we have kept in contact. off and on. It's been a few months. But, you know, I just told him, like, know that I'm here, and know that it's going to take time, you know. It's more so for his peace than mine, because I've sort of been able to move on with my life, whereas he didn't know anything about, you know, what was going on with my life. You know, I just want him to be at peace, and I told him, you know, I'll be here when we get out. You know, I'll be rich and famous when you get out. You know, you'll have a bracelet done.
That's beautiful, though.
You know, I get to look forward to taking care of my dad, you know, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so did you think the absence of your parents have anything to do with identity? Like, did you struggle with your identity growing up?
You know, I was too busy trying to dodge bullets and trying to survive. You know, I'm just saying, we grew up in the ghetto. And, you know.
Well, it's not funny, but
it's the reality.
Yes.
You know? I didn't think about it. I mean, there was a point where I always knew I was different. I always knew I was, like, so flamingly gay at first. And I didn't know what it was until I was in high school, and I was really able to start becoming independent, and is where I began educating myself on sexuality and what, you know, it was that I was feeling, which was trans.
Just because I'm really curious, and if I offend you, just let me know.
No,
I'm really just curious about it. But, like, I don't want to compare it to Caitlyn Jenner, but when we hear the stories about her being a cross-dresser... No, I mean, like, being a cross-dresser, like, you know, they'll have the hints of, like, she wanted to wear women's clothes sometimes, and, like, the kids would catch her, the Kardashian kids would catch him, or catch her, you know, wearing women's clothes when she was Bruce. Did you two have the same experience? Like, you would try on women's clothes and be like, this feels better?
I didn't get caught. I was really good at not getting caught. But I remember being, like, a freshman or sophomore in high school, and my foster mom, we joke about this to this day. She had just the cutest shoes. I mean, I love your shoes. Where'd you get them? I was so gay. And she had no idea. And I was just like, girl, because I did do sports and stuff, so I was hiding it, I guess, pretty well for her. But, yeah, I used to just be in her closet when she would be at work. I knew the hours that she would be gone. And honey, I'd throw on that Destiny's Child CD, that first one. So that was my liberation. That was really... you know, me really stepping into that and being who I wanted to be. And it wasn't until later on, you know, years later, when I was getting ready to grad. I was out of college. I was out of high school, actually. I was in college. And I started to just explore again, you know, so.
So what was your birth name?
It's funny, I was just talking to one of my friends, Terrence, who is a part of the Freaky Boys. I don't know if you heard of them, but I love them. And his name is Terrence. My name is Terrence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was cute. I'm just saying,
do you still have
get you somebody that can do both.
No. So Terrence grows up and goes to high school. So what was a very pivotal moment for you in high school as far as identity goes?
I don't know. I mastered really well to where, I mean, I was like superstar athlete. I was the coach of the track team, and I was this sort of this high school jock, if you will, you know. And so I don't know. I really did not think about it. I mean, there was experiences that I had with a few guys, you know, but in terms of the whole trans thing, I did not really.
So you graduated from high school.
I did.
And you go to college and you went to CSUN?
Well, I went to college in Chicago first, and then I transferred here to CSUN, where I studied theater.
Yes.
Yeah, someone told me, they were like, well, you don't want to be homeless in Chicago, so you want to be an actress, right? So why don't you just, you know, pack up and move to LA. I just sort of moved here, and I packed up my little I had this old luggage. It was so ugly. I got from the thrift store. It was like the one with the buckles on it, girl. I'm not lying to you. I packed that up with $30 in my pocket. And $30. Came here, lived in the shelter. Girl, yes. I lived in the LGBT center, their emergency overnight program in their shelter. And that was my life for the first 3 months, and on the streets, just sort of trying to figure it out, and got into a transitional living program. it's been 6 years, and so, but it's all been worth it, you know. So I just tell people, like, if you have a dream or something, go after it, you know. Don't be afraid to take those risks while you're young, because it can pay off for you.
So when you started attending CSUN, you said when you attended college that was your time to really experiment and just be who you felt like you were. Did you, when you started, you know, being yourself unapologetically, did you experience any kind of harassment?
No, you know, I've been really blessed. A lot of, to be, I guess, quote unquote passable, which is like so annoying to hear. But I've been blessed that I've been able to move through society without being made fun of or, you know, getting the negative attention. You know, and it's different for every trans person because, you know, we all don't look like supermodels. Because nobody knew. No one knew. Like, I get all my friends, some people knew because I was, like, I was telling them, you know, in the theater department, but a lot of the guys didn't know, and so they would be like, come to my dorm party, you know, and it was just like, oh, I really can't, you know, because, you know, it's just such a dangerous environment with all the murders of trans women of color. You know, it's like, I can't put myself in a situation where people don't know or they do know, and, you know, that could be me dead up in a dorm room somewhere. Life for me has never been that fairy tale, you know. It's always been do the work, you know, do the work and get done and take care of business, and that's it. You'll have fun later.
So when you do date, is that conversation something that's really hard to have with someone, or are you just kind of like let them know, like a woman telling a man I'm celibate and then moving on? Is it like one of those topics, or do you really take time to explain?
You know, I have a rule. I'll never tell you, if I meet you out on the street, I'll never tell you in that moment, because you may have a gun and you might try to shoot my ass. But I will give you my number, and the first time you text me, I'll let you know. When I'm in my safe place and you're in your place, you know, and you can react however you want to react. Usually I don't get too much hostility or anything. I tell people all the time, like, I'm not going to be fake. Like, I get a lot of attention from guys, and a lot of guys want to have sex with me. That's the reality, you know. That I'm an experiment for them. But when it comes to actually, you know, having something of substance, it's not something they're really interested in. And I think it's just the society that we live in that tells these cisgender straight men that if you're attracted to trans women that you are gay. And it's like, well, how is he gay if he's looking at this fine, beautiful woman? You know what I mean?
Right,
it's like,
right.
Wouldn't he have to like men in order to be...
And I think that's always a question that's put. It's like, how can someone, like you said, be gay if they are a woman in outer appearance? Like, it doesn't make sense.
We just have to do better as a society, you know, to really, so that the men who love us can be courageous enough to be with us, and so we'll get there.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Everyone as a unit has to help, though. It can't just be one, you know, one group trying to fight it on their own.
Yeah.
You know, so as far as you being transgendered and you being black as well, how has that been for you trying to make your way in the acting world? Because those are two categories being combined that are just not really accepted very well. So how has that been for you as far as your career?